Welcome to Martinsville Speedway, qualifying underway. On the paperclip in Virginia, short track racing tonight. Having a bit of a timing screen issue, so give me a moment. Get this sorted out. There we are. Travis Martin making his way around in the 63. Here in the Fort Worth screen printing Xfinity series presented by Mr. Ghostman. Part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. If you'd like more information on our leagues, check us out at dgsracing.com. Click on the big red snake, that'll get you to our Discord. You can just hang out, be a fan, lock up your left front like Travis Martin just did. Travis struggling a bit with the brakes here. Not going to be a very clean quality run for the 63 team. He's currently 7th on his second lap. We saw him have issues down in 1 and 2, so you know this lap he smacks the wall for good measure. Not happy with himself. Martin will be 10th. Hayden Lowell jumps to the top of the charts and then disappears before I can show him. Wes Parker goes 2nd overall. Then he disappears. Jeremy Sherritt completes his second lap. He'll remain in 6th. Swicegood currently in 9th. Sherritt, as we said, 6th. People jumping out and then disappearing as quickly as we can click on their names. Good gracious. Mike Edwards currently in the 5th spot. Quinn Newton 6th. See if Edwards picks up on lap 2. A 1995 for Mike Edwards on lap 2 will put him up into the 3rd position. Nice pickup there for Mike. Cliff Mullins out on track, Virginia native, not too far from Martinsville. 20.57 for lap 1. Puts him down at 13th. First guy out in practice said he was driving it too much like a modified. As you see him lock up the left front again. Missing the bottom. Cliff's not going to set too great of a time here. 20.43. He'll remain 13th, but does pick up some time. Trenton Sneed up into the 2nd spot. His Trayon Technologies Chevrolet Camaro. Mark Dingman then jumps up to 6th in the 82. Mike Chris currently in 8th. We got that hydrate from Brian out in chat. Thanks, Brian. Chrissy in chat rooting for Trenton. Mark Dingman 2nd lap quicker, but he'll stay in 6th. Trenton finishes in 7th for qualifying. Mike Edwards 8th. Blake Giglio out for his 2nd lap here. First lap 17th. Jumps to a 1989. That should put him 2nd. And does so. Blake will jump up to 2nd on the charts. Lucas Hoytsma headed out onto track. I have 28 cars here total. First lap of 1982, that'll put him 2nd. Needs another half a tenth if he wants to take the pole. And that Toyota downshifting there. A little bit too early to the throttle. And he's out of control. That's not going to be the lap. Hoytsma 20.3 on lap 2. Showing off the car control. I believe that's going to be it for qualifying. Lucas, if you want to stay out there another 50 seconds so we can have something to look at. Show off those Labor 12 colors. Oh, we're going to the infield. Putting it in the garage. Don't hit the fans. Okay, good. Took it to the garage. Hoytsma puts it 2nd quickest. He'll be on the front row as no other cars are taking their qualifying here. 22nd on back to 28th will be cars that did not get a time. Oh no, he hit the fan. Hoytsma just running over people in the infield now. Let's see if we can find Hayden Lowell. Hayden, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing, Swiss?
Doing all right. Looks like we're picking up the pole here as qualifying is coming to a conclusion. How we feel about trying to stay there for the next 154 laps?
Hi guys, thanks for coming out
Something will
tonight.
inevitably happen, and I'll put my car on track so you can look at it. Something will inevitably happen, and I will find myself in the back of the pack in the middle of an absolute storm, and we'll be lucky if we can make it back up front.
10-4, so not a lot of high hopes here.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm kind of expecting there to be a lot of accordion effects, turn one coda type of. That's everyone drive through everyone because the guy in front, their breaking point doesn't matter. So, um, but no, I think this is a good group of guys, and we can absolutely we have a really good chance to keep this Napa Ford Mustang up front, and hopefully get our third win of the season, make up for some of the wins we're losing in ARCA. But hopefully we can have a clean race for Martinsville standards.
So have you worked out any deals with the admins yet where if you get like 5 wins here, it's good enough for 1 win in another series if you transfer them?
That's a good question. I should bring that up if we can do that. But
All right,
yeah,
sir.
no,
Good luck in the
I have a
race.
feel there's a couple of people that aren't going to let me win, but thank you.
You're welcome. Where do you want to be? Garage area?
Yeah, let's go garage area, just
Okay.
by myself.
There you go. Put him back in the garage area. We have a really long list of cars to get through in a really short amount of time, so let's get to it. Kick off the starting lineup music presented by our friends at Labor 12. Appreciate them giving us some awesome music to run through our starting lineups. Hayden Lowell on the pole in the 67 Napa machine, starting alongside Lucas Hoytsma in the 97 Toyota. Blake Eagley of the 16 Chevy starts in the 3rd spot, BGR. Wes Parker, the 1010s Toyota, starts in the 4th spot. Mike Edwards, KVRP Fort Worth Screen Toyota, starts in 5th. The Montrose John Deere Ford in 6th. Dustin Franklin, the Station Chevy, starts in the 7th spot. Mark Dingman, the Teamwork Chevy, starts in 8th. Trenton Sneed, the Treon Technologies Chevrolet, starts in the 9th spot alongside Mike Chris and Labor 12 Mustang. Quinn Newton, Mountain Dew Pitch Black Camaro, starts in the 11th spot. Sam Kohlhaas, the Haviland Chevy, starts in 12th. Jeremy Scherer, Black Rifle Coffee, starts in the 13th spot. Dan Robinson Rusco Media Toyota starts in the 14th spot. Ethan Evers in the KVRP Fort Worth Screen Toyota starts in 15th. Swicegood in the Labor 12 Chevy starts 16th. Travis Martin, the Ghostman Ford, starts in 17th. Cliff Mullins Midnight Performance Race 22 Chevy starts in 18th. Matt Benke in the Amtrak Chevy starts in 19th. Derek Catt, Black Rifle Coffee Camaro, starts in 20th. Jeff Price, the Back Channel Productions Camaro, starts 21st. Harry Grindell Team Kamikaze Toyota 22nd. Andrew Beach, the Side Pipes Camaro, starts 23rd. Dave Hoytsma, the Labor 12 Bass Pro Chevy, starts in the 24th spot. Daniel Llewellyn, Labor 12 Chevy, starts 25th. J.R. Deal, the Little Caesars Toyota, starts 26th. Jake Lawrence, the 1010s Toyota for the Green Ranger, starts 27th. And Scott Elston, shotgun on the field, 28th in the Traxxas Toyota. Boom! We did it. Field working their way down the backstretch. We actually get 2 turns to think about it before we go green. Pace car heads on off. Hayden Lowell has to wait till the green flag comes out before he can take off. Works his way around turns 3 and 4. Green flag will be in the air shortly. Well, there it is. Green flag in the air. Hayden Lowell, Lucas Hoytsma leading us to the green. Ethan Evers quickly out of the line back there. They get that sorted. As we watch for anyone falling down the running order quickly. We're 3 wide further in the back. Zach Swicegood, Matt Benke. Benke already has some rear end damage on that 35 machine. Looks like Jeff Price may have gotten into him. Damage on the front of the 39 as the 30 of Sam Kohlhaas goes around. The Haviland Camaro on lap number 1 and 3 and 4 goes around. If you had lap 1 for our first yellow flag, you are a winner. Sam Kohlhaas in 3 and 4 goes around in the 30. Let's see how that transpires. See the 26 Ethan Evers on his inside. They make contact going through the corner door to door. A little surprising that turned the 30. The 39 gets in there really hard. Loses the back end. That was Derek Catt. See if we can ride on board the 39 through that rig. Quite a lot of damage to Catt's car. See the 30 up ahead goes around. Catt's already up in the high line. Couldn't avoid him. Gets sandwiched in there between Dave Hoytsma and the spun car of Kohlhaas. And unfortunately for the 39, loses the back end. So field quickly under caution here. Lap number 1. Sam's hanging out in driver chat. Let's go see if we got a word with Sam. Sam, DG up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, it looked like a little bit of a door-to-door contact down there through the center of the corner. What did it feel like behind the wheel there when you went around?
Just a bump and then spun real quick. Happened real quick.
So maybe felt like maybe a bit of netcode the way it went around so fast?
I couldn't really tell you. It just I don't even know who was behind me, beside me, or anything. Just a bump and around it went.
Gotcha. Yeah, you were clear from behind, but as the 26 was on your inside, you two made door-to-door contact, and then like I've never seen a car go around so fast off of door-to-door contact. It was rather weird. Rather weird.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty quick.
All right. Well,
I thought it was just a bump, but it just went around. It just whipped around. So
hopefully we got that out of the way here on lap 1, and you have a smooth 150 laps from here.
awesome. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Sam Kohlhaas in the 30, letting us have a quick chat with him. Lights are out on our pace car. We're getting set to go back racing. Appreciate all the drivers hanging out in Discord so we can get in and have words with them while we get the chance. Blake Giglio, Hayden Lowell on the front row. Pace car is off. Hayden is your control car. The Napa Mustang on the high line. Blake Giglio already with the rear end damage. Hayden accelerates out of turn number 4. He gets a good jump on Giglio. Giglio's going to have to fight 3 wide here as Hoytsma gets to his inside. Wes Parker on the top. 3 wide for second on lap number 5. Wes Parker bails out of that one, falls back as Giglio now fights Hoytsma. They nearly make contact. Hoytsma locking up the left front a little bit. Hoytsma up on the curb, gets him out of shape. Ian Montrose getting right there as Hoytsma's trying to save that race car. Montrose to the inside. They're going to make door-to-door contact. That's going to push Hoytsma all the way up to the outside fence. Hoytsma now dropping back after that contact. Going to be hot under the collar in that 97 car. He's going to feel that was a little unfair from the 1. Looks like Trenton Sneed's going to let Hoytsma down. Nice gentlemanly move there. Mark Dingman battles Jeremy Scherer back here for the 10th position. Last spot in the top 10. Looks like Daniel Lawal and Travis Martin may have had an issue here. It's the back part of the field gets stacked up, and we are under our second caution on lap number 8. Let's try and find out what happens here. We're 3 wide. Swicegood, 70 of Harry Grindell. Lawallen gets in there. Dave Hoytsma just kind of stacks up, spins the 63 around as everyone's trying to stay off of one another. This one not too bad. Travis Martin getting sent around as Harry Grindell pushes up in front of him off corner exit after battling with Swice in the 24. And Travis going around off of contact from multiple cars. And everyone's stacking up behind, trying to stay off one another. So back under caution we go. Cars coming to pit road already. It's like Harry Grindell, which got the outside wall there, going to come and work on some damage. See, Derek Catt stays out. That car has been banged up a couple of wrecks already. Cliff Mullins down pit road. Let's see who else we got down there. There goes the 27 of Dan Robinson. Travis Martin getting to his pits. There goes the 30 of Cole Haas. All these cars already working on damages. We're on lap 10 of 154. There's Grindell getting that 70 car. Getting the sheet metal pulled back out. Daniel Lawallen's 23 beat up. 28 cars here tonight, which is a pretty large field for a half-mile short track, paperclip shaped. Everyone has different braking points, and that creates a lot of mayhem. So Hayden out front, Giglio in second. Let's see if we can't get a quick word with Mr. Giglio. Actually, let's try to find Lucas. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, it looked like you maybe got a little bit of unfair treatment there from the 1 car. You have any inspiration to get back up there and try to take over third?
Oh, I'm not that far from him, so guess we'll have to see, huh?
Yeah.
Car's all good. It's got full power in it, so be looking to get back to the front here.
10-4. Well, good luck to you, sir.
Thanks.
Waits to say we'll have to see. I believe him. Lights are out on the pace car. Everything happens quick here. You got quick caution laps, quick accidents, quick everything. Quick anger, quick attitude. Short track racing at its best. Looks like Hayden's chosen the inside line this time. Putting Giglio on the top. Hayden accelerates. He'll clear Blake Giglio before he gets to the start-finish line. Giglio in second. Wes Parker, Ian Montrose. Now battle for third. Interesting to see if Parker keeps trying to fight that outside line or if he takes advantage of the gap and gets behind Montrose. Montrose up the hill. That's what happened to Hoytsma. Parker going to take it from the outside. Parker up to third. Now Montrose settles down to fourth. Behind them you have Franklin and Edwards, a couple of Fort Worth Screen Esports teammates. And here comes Hoytsma trying to rebound to the front as Franklin smacks the wall, as does Cher. Hoytsma going to get by Franklin now right behind Edwards. Quinn Newton lined up to try and get inside Franklin. Franklin able to put the power down and stay ahead of Quinn Newton. Hoytsma up into the 6th position. Looks like Schweissgood is the first battle from there. Did Schweiss go around right when I mentioned him? Yep, right when I mentioned him. Schweissgood, Jeff Price were battling. Around went Schweissgood. That little slide sideways is enough to bring out the caution. We're under our 3rd caution of the race. Schweiss falling to 17th there after contact with Jeff Price. Let's get our driver chat turned back on so we can see what they're saying. I can take a drink of water. Of course, they said nothing.
I haven't got a keyboard, Dustin. I'll talk to you after. Let go. What is the usual suspects?
Who put this on the schedule? Whose idea was it?
Travis Martin.
That's what I want to know. I hate this place, and this is why.
I'm having so much fun. We know you are.
This is fun. We're having fun.
Just remember, Hayden, at some point,
Wednesday night schedules, you can join us.
at some point, you're going to have to pit.
Yeah, you made me stab at that.
No, I'm not. Just I am saving so much fuel, I'll never have to pit during this race.
It's like Schweiss got trapped a lap down trying to get some repairs made there. Did not beat the pace car out. Fortunately for him, there's a lot of opportunity for more cautions to get the lucky dog. Another car in similar position, 71 of Andrew Beach is 2 laps down.
So, if you're down 2 laps and a caution comes out, does it give you the lucky dog?
Yes.
If you're the only one a lap down?
Yes, if you don't make any contact.
Yeah.
As long as you don't stop and you don't make contact with any other cars, you do.
Yeah, I've gotten lucky dogs like 8 down before in the past. It's just the first car, not on the lap.
A big point in the back of the 79 car there.
So, it's telling me to go to the back. Oh well. There'll be a lot more cautions. I'm not worried.
Let's try to find the caution, see if Beach gets any piece of it. It's on pit road quite a lot. Let's see if we get any pieces of it. Strangely, did not get the lucky dog. We getting lights out here? Yep. We going back racing at the end of this lap? Hayden choosing top once again. Looks like he's trying them both out to see how it goes. Schweissgood's gone another lap down. Hayden gets the field restarted as Blake Giglio does not get a good start. He might lose third here as Wes Parker's on his outside. He's already lost second to Montrose. Giglio trying to recover. Montrose gets down in front of him. Meanwhile, Lucas Hoytsma's on the outside of Mike Edwards trying to make some ground up. Bunch of Toyotas doing battle there.
Come on, guys. Shit. Pull it together.
I hear that, but I don't see anybody around. The back of the pack's all scattered, but no caution yet. Let's see what happens. Jake Lawrence gets a little out of shape, goes up the track. They make contact. Llewellyn. It's a lot of contact there, but everyone stays in the right direction. Interesting. Now Sam Kohlhaas, last car on a lead lap, 15 seconds behind the leader after all that kerfuffle there. Hayden out in front, 1.2 seconds over Blake Giglio, Ian Montrose. Waits on the back of Wes Parker. Parker's sliding that 22. See if Hoytsman gets to his inside here. I think he will. And now the drama as the 22. 97 fight. The 97 can see the one up ahead. These two made contact early in the race. Will we see a return of the favors? Hoytsman driving mad. Trying to get this 22 cleared. He's going to drive in there, elbows out. Push Parker out of the way. Parker able to recover quickly. And now Hoytsman is on the back bumper of Montrose. We'll see.
Thank you.
If the favors are returned here on lap 26. Montrose up the track. It's going to give the 97 a run at him down into 3. Hoytsman gets the curb. The 97, he got out of shape. Parker might get to his inside. Parker decides better of it. Now Hoytsman going to have to run back down the 1 car. You see Dustin Franklin, Mike Edwards 6th and 7th. Quentin Newton is 8th. Mike Chris 9th. There's Trenton up into the top 10. Mark Dingman 11th, Jeremy Scher 12th, Ethan Evers 13th, Jeff Price 14th, Matt Benke in 15th, Scott Elson 16th. There's Harry Grindell after that last caution. He's 17th, Cliff Mullins 18th, Dave Hoytsman 19th, Daniel Llewellyn 20th, Travis Martin 21st, got significant damage to the 63 now. J.R. Deal 22nd, Jake Lawrence 23rd, Dan Robinson 24th, Sam Kohlhaas last car in lead lap 25th, and then back to Hayden. See 39 Derek Catt up the track, out of the way of most of our leaders. Field works their way by him. Quite a bit of damage to that 39. Back end is missing off of it. So we watch Hoytsman reel in the 1 once again. If I'm Wes Parker, I'd probably back off a little bit. Something could happen here. Here it comes. Pushes him up the track just enough to get to his inside. Roughed him up, and now the 22 of Parker gets to the inside as the caution flies. Derek Catt and 39's gone around. Saw him getting lapped. See Quinn Newton and Mike Christopher there with him. Oh, he lost it on his own up top. Trenton Sneed, a great job to avoid him. Trenton making that split-second decision to go high and miss the 39. Trenton probably needs a new change of pants after that one. Here comes some pit stops. Mike Edwards, first one to peel off and come down. Let's go see if we can't get a chat with Mr. Trenton Sneed. Make sure he's not on pit road first. He is on pit road, so we won't bother him. We'll wait. In the meantime, let's go look and see how close that was for the 81, avoiding that wreck. Oh my gosh. And right on board the 81, up on the roof cam. 39 loses it on his own. Trenton. Very late decision to go to the outside. Worked out for him. Trenton back out on track. Now we can go out of word with him. Trent, DG, you got a copy?
I do.
Did you get a new pair of pants on that one?
I was about to key up and ask Mike Chris before we went on pit road.
That was very, very, very close between you and a 39. What made you pick high right there at the last second?
It's called I hit the brake too hard, locked it up, and slid up.
So it just worked out well for you then.
Yeah, I could hear him. I think he saw me at the last second and just gunned it and just shot him back down because I thought I was done for. And it had been my fault. I just locked it up, trying to get as low as I could, and it just shot me up. But luckily, he gunned it, was able to go low, and I was able to kind of drive it up high.
Same four. We're back on pit road. Got more damage to repair?
Yeah, during pace lap, the one brake checked the 74, and I couldn't miss him.
So you got that front end damage there. Unfortunate, but hey, at least you didn't plow into another car there.
You what, crew chief app just blasted me.
Yep, that's about perfect. Good luck to you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Who else is hanging out in chat? Let's go see Mark Dingman down in 20th. Mark, DG, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, DG?
Not a whole lot. We just having a crap ton of caution, so I'm hopping around talking to everybody. How's it going so far?
Hey, not too bad. You know, just got an excessive pit road speed, so.
Oh no.
That's okay.
That was under
going
green,
to the
isn't
back
it?
For this.
Oh, that's just the back? That's good.
That was just, no, it was during the caution.
That's good.
Wait.
Yeah. I know some of the excessive speeding is
Wait,
usually
should I just go, like,
is usually
turn
they have to do it under green flag, so
Yeah.
good thing you got the tail end only. That's not so bad.
This was a minor one, so that's fine, and I don't mind. Let everyone else beat themselves up. I'll hang out back here for a little bit and then work my way back up.
All right, we're going green. Good luck. Back underway is Hayden Lowell. Crosses the start finish, gets us back underway. You have Giglio and Hoytsma battling for second, the teammates. Behind them you have Montrose and Parkers. Montrose forced up high. Dustin Franklin to the inside. These two, as we heard from Trenton, have a history already in this race. 74 bounces off the curb, up into the one, pushes him up out of the way. We'll see if the one thinks that was fair or not as we get down into the next corner. Looks like all tidy there. Montrose falls in behind Franklin. Derek Watkins saying new modified strategy. Modifieds run after this. Have this race run long. Giglio misses the start. Let's hope not. Let's hope we get this one in timely fashion. Share 7th. Benke up into 8th. Amtrak car. Under pressure from Mike Edwards as the top 8 cars did not come to pit road, nor did Ethan Evers behind them in 10th. All those cars have yet to pit this race. Mike Edwards, first car that has been to pit road. Currently in the 9th position for Edwards. 4 tires and fuel for the 14. So he looks to get to the inside of Benke. Looks like he's got the nose in there. Benke doesn't fight him too hard. Edwards takes over 8th. Quinn Newton and Harry Gundel both get by Ethan Evers. Back into the 26 has been used up pretty hard.
Sorry, Trent, I heard a slow car.
Ian Montrose and Dustin Franklin around. Oh no. Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards, Daniel Lawal, and Cliff Mullins all piling in here late. Franklin turns around right in front of Cole Halls.
Sorry, I got in you there. I barely touched you there.
Montrose saying he couldn't blame that one. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, I came in there. I feel like I hardly touched you. I glad I got you straightened back out, though.
I don't know that Montrose has much of a leg to stand on here. Let's try it from this angle.
Hey, JR,
Montrose gets into him there and there. Looked like Edwards got into.
Little from the storm.
I think Edwards gets into Montrose here.
Yep.
Share fortunate to miss most of it, but Edwards gets used up pretty hard there.
Sky Broadband, it does it once a night. It shouldn't do it again.
So a lot of cars piled up into this
You
one.
got loose, dude. Don't blame it on me.
Montrose still trying to defend himself.
Me, you are rear-ended me. Right? If you rear-ended people, it's your fault. Oh, come on, Dustin. Really common knowledge.
Just short track racing.
What do you think, chat?
Fuck, I'm sorry.
1 in 74. Montrose gets him there,
You missed
and
the
then gets him
bottom and then
there.
got loose on the exit. It's not my fault.
I would disagree. I would disagree. I think Montrose is the reason why he got loose, and then Montrose got the 74 and turned him around.
What's the auto up here?
2000.
Travis, I got a question. Answer. When you were making this race, did you want to make it 155 laps to then go ew, odd number, stage end bad? I would never. So 154 was the plan from the start.
That's what we ran 2 seasons ago.
Understandable.
I did math back then to figure out how long it was going to be, but I don't remember what math I did. So.
Wes Parker going through the garage because he can.
Blake, 1 or 2?
Come on, stop it. That is you. Hello.
Lucas, 1 or 2?
3.
From now on, I'm going to pick a random driver and they get to choose the lane I restart in.
Pace car is off. We're going to watch this restart from the blimp, because why not? Green flag back in the air. Hayden gets a great jump over Blake Giglio. Giglio under attack from Wes Parker and Lucas Hoitzma. Drives it into the corner deep, though. Hoitzma trying to take away that third spot. Here comes Harry Grindell on Mike Edwards. Edwards missing the front end after that accident, piling into Montrose. 14 car is going to suffer a bit. Looks like Hoitzma lets Parker go there. Backs up the corner, gives him the bottom. Top 4 spread out. Here comes Harry Grindell into the picture. Jeremy Scherer in 6th. And you have Benke in 7th. Ethan Evers 8th. Jeff Price 9th. And Mike Edwards down to 10th and dropping. 14 car obviously wounded from the crash. Now we're 3 wide behind him. And it's 85, 74, 82, 88. Edwards hoping the yellow comes out relatively soon so he can get that car worked on. Giglio trying to enter high and exit low and straight. Gets closed in on the back bumper of the 67 of Hayden. So watch our top 2 run lock and step.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was my fault.
Dan Robinson Jr. is around. Oh, the 39 Derek Cat comes in there, and there's the caution.
Check up.
Derek Cat.
I didn't get the three wide call till very late there, and I didn't see you up there, Mike. That's my bad.
That was with Mike. Robinson loses on its own.
So no, you Travis. No, no.
Robinson gasses up. Derek Cat slides in there late. Let's try to watch this from the 39. Rolls through the corner. Just going to see the 27 car wreck it down low. Then it slides up the track, and he wasn't prepared for that. Tries to cut it back down. Unfortunately, does not get it cleared. We have quite a few cars on pit road now. Blake Giglio, Wes Parker into their box. There goes Lucas Hoitzma. So 3 of our top runners most of this race are on pit road.
Oh my god! God, I wish the crew chief Pat would give me a lucky dog coming high, because now I need another change of pants.
Mike Edwards probably came down and took the faster pair. Yep, he did. Dan, you lost it all by yourself. You can't even be angry at somebody. 54 of 154. Wonder who Hayden's going to have pick the restart line this time, as now he has Harry Grindell up there with him. Race leader has told us in chat he
Ian,
refuses.
Congratulations, you are the lucky winner. Which lane should I restart in?
I believe he picked Ian Montrose. The rear. The rear lane.
Whichever one gets me a caution that actually gets me the lucky dog. Outside.
Andrew Beach 2 laps down, Swice
He
1
has
lap down.
selected the outside, so I shall choose the outside lane. Harry, please go to my left.
Harry Grindell
What,
accommodates.
square dancing?
All right, we should get the one to go here. Should see the lights disappear. Yay! I'm kind of doing the same thing as Hayden. I'm just picking a random driver to go talk to every. We'll do it again next caution. I'm sure we'll get the whole field at some point. Don't forget, we have a modified race coming up after this. If you'd like to join in on that, go to dgsracing.com, click on the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up, pick a number for tonight's race, and go run go run Martinsville in the modified. Hayden, your control car on the outside here. Evers gives a bump to Grindell. Hayden gets the restart going. Harry's going to settle into second. And it looks like... Oh, Montrose up the track. They're 3 and 4 wide back there. Is everyone going to survive this? Montrose top of 3 wide. Giglio gets into Montrose. He's not going to survive it. Around he goes. Montrose goes around top of 3 wide. Been a rough night for the one car.
Track. Some guys just need to park.
How many times are we gonna try to run it 3 wide?
We weren't trying 3 wide. He went up to the fence and kept it up there. And off the corner we got 3 wide.
Hey, listen, it could be worse. You could ride around 2 laps down the whole fucking race.
There's the 3 wide with Kohlhaas, Giglio.
Could be really.
Giglio bounces off the 30, then goes up the track into the 1. Giglio turns the 1 around.
Thank you, Lucas.
I have to say, that one wasn't the one.
Yeah, I don't know where I was supposed to go when you wrecked me either. That's all.
I mean, yeah, on one sense, but on the other hand, if you get out of the concrete, there's no grip.
That is true.
That's what she said.
Why was she in the concrete to begin with? That'd be my question.
Lucas, where are we racing for mod?
Martinsville.
Same damn place.
Slice good. Trying to get by Ethan Evers.
Just a little feature, A main, like the big one is tonight. No fair, Ethan. I wanted to do that. I'm finally the first person 2 laps down. I can't wait till we're gonna go green now.
I can't wait till we're gonna go green
That one.
If you make it there in time.
We have an hour and a half. I pray to you tonight.
While in the last car in the lead lap, actually Swice good with the Lucky Dog 25th.
I'm one mistake away from sitting the rest of this race. That's race out though, so the odds are I don't make it to the end anyway.
Oh, all in 24th. Travis Martin 23rd. Ian Montrose 22nd. Dave Hoytsma 21st. Those cars not on your scoring pylon. Who should we go chat with?
Jeremy Shearer, congratulations, you're the winner of today's.
I'm going to talk to Matt Binky. Matt, DG, you got a copy?
What's up?
Hi, I'm just popping around chatting with everybody while I got all these cautions going on. How's it going out there in the Amtrak car?
You know, just riding around, biting my time. Probably regretting pitting there, but
I don't know. We'll see. So far, so good. Your back end looks a little beat up, but your front end's good, so that's the most important part. Good luck to you
I don't
keeping it clean.
expect that tail to be perfect because they're kind of rough out here.
Yeah, if you back off your corner, you're going to get hit from behind, for sure. Which is rather frustrating when you're trying to take the corner properly.
Right.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Matt Benke currently down in the 18th position, but he's 17th on the inside line. Ethan Evers pushing Hayden Lull here. Green flag in the air. Ethan Evers gets alongside Harry Grindell. Ethan trying to take over the second spot, but I think he's going to give up third as Jeff Price gets to the inside. We're 3 wide once again. Scott Elston up the track. Kohlhaas in the middle. Blake Giglio is there. Kohlhaas dancing around on that 30. So far, everyone's avoided him. JR Deal way up the track. Jeremy Scherer up the track, trying to stay out of one another. My goodness gracious. 3 wide. Not a thing you want to do at Martinsville very often, but we keep doing it. Mike Edwards 14th in the 14. Sam Kohlhaas dropping back into 30. Looks like the 88 going underneath Trenton Sneed for the 8th position. Blake Giglio trying to follow him through. Wes Parker, 12 laps on his tires. Dustin Franklin, 22 on his. 2 cars have not been to pit road. Trying to make it to the stage. Those are Ethan Evers and Hayden Lull. Those cars need to make it to lap 77 for those stage points. Hayden, of course, leading. Ethan 4th. Comes Wes trying to make his way back up through the field. Trenton Sneed up the track again. Blake Giglio gets to his inside. Blake up to 9th. Trenton, last car in the top 10. I think Scott Elston's had an issue in the 85. Caution, back out. Oh, secondary wreck. Looked like Spice Good got turned too. See what happens to the 85. All's good there. Well, looks like he didn't know the 35 was on his inside. Came back down a bit. 35 came up a bit. Typical racing there. I'll watch it once again from this angle. Yeah, Benke, I guess, gassed it up before Scott did. Sends Scott around. Then Beach gets a piece, as does Swicegood. That's what we saw at the end of that. Here they come off the corner. Beach tries to pinch up. Gets a piece of the Ghost Man there too. Travis up against the fence. Probably doesn't get too bad. Just kind of pinched there. A while on a little bump to Swice. Andrew Beach saying it would go green. Well, it didn't, but he got an incident point out of that, so he won't get the lucky dog. Lucky dog.
Stage again.
Going to be the 39. 77. And 11. 77.
No shit, Sherlock. I just didn't want to do the math.
I think it's 77. Can't confirm. 77.
End of 77.
End of 77.
Thank you.
End of 77, beginning of 78.
I think it might be the end of 77.
Yay!
Who should we talk to?
That would be the half point of the race.
Not bad in the middle.
Let's start at the front. We talked to Hayden. We haven't talked to Harry. Let's talk to Harry.
77.
Jeff Price, congratulations.
The bottom!
I found a 70, but it's not Harry.
Wheel of Fortune?
Harry DG, got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Well, you find
Hi.
yourself in second right now in that Team Kamikaze Toyota. How do you feel about your odds of being one position higher in about 150 some laps?
Not particularly high. I have about 25 lap pressure tires in the 67, and he's not exactly going slower than me, so we'll see. There's a lot of attrition still to go in this race, though, so there's a lot of race left to run. My number one goal right now is surviving.
And surviving will probably get you a pretty damn good finish, I must say. So good luck to you out
Yeah.
there, Mr. Grindell, and we'll see if we get to talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that luck, so thank you.
Harry Grindell currently finds himself second as we make our way through talking to pretty much everyone with the caution fest. That is Martinsville. 6 laps away from giving out halfway points. 10 points to the leader at halfway. 1 point to 10th at halfway. And sliding scale in between. Linear as you would expect. Pace car is off. Leader Hayden Lowell has been told to restart on the bottom by the random person he chose in the race. And Hayden gets us back underway. Grindell second, Jeff Price third, Dustin Franklin fourth, Ethan Evers trying to tuck in behind him in fifth, does so successfully. Wes Parker trying to fend off the 88 of Mike Christopher. That looks like Mike Edwards bouncing off the fence right in front of Ian Montrose further in the back. Blake Giglio now outside teammate Mike Chris. It's a little bit of contact there. Giglio gets pushed up the track. Mike Chris going to hang on to the spot. Now Giglio to the bottom as Wes Parker gets inside the 26. 26 trying to hold on for those final few points if he can, as the new tires are starting to push their way through. .26 of Evers holding up the 16 of Giglio's. The caution flies. Looks like our Matt Benke Amtrak machine has had an issue. Around he went. Let's see what happened to him. See, he's behind the 82, next to the 9, kind of gets down low, then Edwards and Scher and Benke, kind of a imitation 3 wide, I guess you can call it. They were kind of 3 wide. And Edwards gets into the 35 of Benke. Let's watch this from the 14's perspective. Gets up the track, Edwards gets into his quarter panel. Around goes the 35. That'll probably do it for our stage. As Hayden had said he was not pitting until he makes it to the end of the stage. It's going to be, I think the one to go is going to be the stage. End of lap 77. So they got this one, the next one. At the end of the next one is the points. See Llewellyn coming off pit road. 24 cars on the lead lap, including Llewellyn. Travis Martin, Scott Elson on pit road right now. Watch Hayden circle around. We're going to hang on, hold off on interviewing drivers until we get the stage points put out. Then we'll get back to it as Beach gets one of his laps back. He's going to be so excited. He finally didn't hit anybody. Now he's the only car 1 lap down. So should he not get any contact or come to a stop on the track, he should get the lucky dog once again in the next yellow and be back on the lead lap. Beach will be very pleased about that. I believe we are coming to our halfway points here. Indeed we do. Hayden gets 10, Harry 9, Jeff 8, Dustin Franklin 7, Parker 6, Evers 5, Giglio 4, Hoytsmith 3, Sneed. What happened there? A bunch of cars jumped around last second. So that is your stage points. We've actually had that for a while, Adam. Just don't get to see it very often. Lights out on the pace car. Hayden has chosen top.
It's tempting.
Something's tempting.
It's not like I'm any better than anyone. I'm just not wrecking.
This is the guy who sat on the pole and led every lap.
No touchy double kick.
Pace car heads off. We're getting set for another restart here. This is probably not the best camera angle. Let's try this one. Hayden getting beat the back bumper off, then gets this restarted.
That was fucked.
Goodell and Franklin side by side.
You're not kidding.
I believe the next caution we'll see both Evers and
That was my best restart.
Hoytsma come to pit road. See, Evers not really challenging too hard right now as he knows his tires are old. He hasn't changed them all race long. Price inside Franklin. This is for the third spot. Wes Parker defends from Giglio. Franklin kind of does the Max Verstappen. Just elbows out, takes the spot in front of Price. That's right, I dropped a Formula 1 reference in there. Wes Parker now inside Jeff Price.
To the back guy go.
Parker takes the spot. Giglio gets one as well, and now see the 97 of Hoytsma.
Cannot believe I gave Iverson with $15.
Somebody not happy with this track apparently. Dustin Franklin 8th, Mike Chris 9th, Quinn Newton. A little bit further back you see Mark Dingman, JR Deal, Mike Edwards. Trent Steed just ahead of him. Edwards trying to complete the pass on JR Deal.
Somebody be comedic. Red.
Edwards completes the pass on Deal, takes over 13th. It's the top part of the field's all single file now. They work their way around the 39 of Derek Catt. Catt been a struggle tonight in that 39. Trying to keep that car out of trouble. Martinsville is definitely tough. Edwards working Mark Dingman now. 14 cars starting to re-emerge. Catt trying to stay out of the way. The 39 inside's not a good place to go. Really the best place to stay is high if you can. And JR Deal, Mike Edwards make contact there. Here comes Ian Montrose as Catt goes up the track, hits Mark Dingman. More struggles for that 39. Oh, it's 27. Dan Robinson Jr. in the background goes around. Gasses it up. We stay green because there's nobody around him to trigger the caution, but here comes Hayden. Harry Grindell's second. Franklin, Parker, Giglio, Hoytsma, Price. And then Evers, Mike Chris, Quinn Newton. Trenton right outside the top 10. There's Edwards, Montrose, Deal, Mullins. Looks like the 79 Dave Hoytsma got shoved up the track. Everything good back there. Still 23 on the lead lap. The 30 of Cole Haas, the last of those. And there is Catt. Robinson, 27th, 28th. And then back to Hayden. Giglio looks like he's trying to set up Wes Parker for the 4th spot. He's going to be able to get that BGR Chevy inside. Up the track goes Parker. Hoytsma just follows through like he's following a lead blocker. Parker loses 2 spots on one end of the track. Giglio up to the 4th spot, running after Dustin Franklin. Behind Parker, you see Jeff Price, Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, Quinn Newton, and then the 81 of Trenton Sneed. A couple EXT machines trying to get by the 26 of Evers. Wouldn't you know it? Andrew Beach gets to 1 lap down, and then we go on a long stretch of green here. It's definitely our longest green flag run of the night. I don't know about you, but I'm happy to see it. Derek Catt's around, and the caution comes. He tried to tow out of the way. Catt and Robinson. Catt brakes kind of locking up there. Goes up against the fence. Then he tries to gas it up.
Man, I was so worried.
He tried to accelerate away. Car went around on him.
You absolutely could have just popped me up out of the damn way and got it. But that was fun.
Here comes most of the field.
Yeah, I try not to race that way.
Looks like Giglio's going to stay out, as is Hoytsma. They've got 41 laps on
I
their
don't race certain
tires.
people that way.
So a lot of different strategies here. Giglio, Hoytsman, Edwards all stay out. 41 laps on their stuff. Montrose with 49. JRDL 42. Cliff Mullins only 25 stuff on his. Jeremy Sheriff 41. Benke 41. Travis Martin 18. Top 9 stay out here. Hayden will drop to 10th after the pit stop. Benke's come down pit road the second time. So Hayden will pick up the 9th position. You have Dustin Franklin, Wes Parker, Jeff Price. All these cars have been down pit road for 4 tires and fuel. Ethan Evers, he hadn't changed tires all race long. He's probably pretty excited for this caution. Mike Chris 14th, Quinn Newton 15th, Andrew Beach 16th, Harry Grindell 17th.
You should have just went. I don't understand what was going on. It's like closing me. It wasn't closed.
Mine said it was closed. That's why I stopped.
What are we talking about? And Sneed back on pit road.
Those tires just as bad as I did, didn't you? Oh yeah. Got that wrong steering box on.
Strange for Trenton to come back down pit road.
Yeah, that was literally all I could just to hold on for the stage. Then when Dustin kind of chopped my nose a little bit, which is fine, like it wasn't that big of a deal. But like my tires were done when I tried to recuperate. I'm like, just go.
Very strange for Trenton to ask him. Maybe later. Or really quickly right now. Trenton!
Hi.
Why'd you go back down pit road?
Damage.
Okay, thanks.
Yeet.
There you go. Trenton had some damage to work on. I mean, it's Martinsville. Everybody's going to have damage. Pace cars off. Blake Giglio, your leader in the 16, has control of the field at the inside line. They don't call him a bulldog for nothing, Waddy. Blake gets the jump here. Green flag back in the air. We're 3 wide already. It's Hayden Lowell. And the wreck is on behind him. Wes Parker involved. Mike Christopher. I saw that 3 wide. I was like, this is not going to go well.
It was going too well.
Oh, Mike Chris gets into Jeff Price. Mike Chris looked like he lost at one corner entry there.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, sorry. I locked him up.
There you go. Mike Chris saying he locked up the brakes, which is what we saw. Watch the 88 getting into the corner.
Far for the course.
He's on the outside of Jeff Price, and around he goes. Collects Price, collects the 22, then goes around off the nose of the 26. Quinn Newton gets in the back of the 26. Harry Grindell squeezes by on the outside. I think Harry has to give up one of those spots, but that was impressive still from the 70. Let's see if we can get a look at this from Harry. Avoids that one, avoids that one. Goes up to the wall. That's a really good job of missing everything there. Really good job.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Travis, I love your rear.
Whoa.
Ooh, thank you.
Now we gotta see what he's talking about.
Look at dog hauling ass.
Scott Elston gets one of his 2 laps back. Actually, his other lap back. Elston back on a lead lap. I have 25 cars on the lead lap.
You know what? Sucker pop. I'm going left.
So Wes Parker and Mike Chris are trapped behind the pace car. As long as they don't pit, they'll be able to get their lap back. But if they pit, they're going to be a lap down. And Wes Parker chooses to pit. Parker is going to go a lap down here. Please no, Waddy. Please no. Don't wish that on anybody. I know why you want to, but don't wish that on anybody. Take care of it yourself in the modified race. Don't worry about him missing the race. Just beat him yourself. By any means necessary. Parker taking this opportunity to bolt on the tires. You heard him say he believes he'll get the lucky dog anyway. You see, this is what I told Cliff earlier, Derek. You know you go in a circle, right? You can just wait for him. Just wait for him to come around behind you. There goes Mike Chris getting that wave around. Mike Chris will maintain his lead lap position. Did Mikey just hit the inside wall? I believe it. I wasn't watching, but I would believe it. I spend a lot of the time looking at the timing and scoring screen. See where everybody is. Pace cars off. Giglio and Hoytsma front row. 50 laps on their stuff here. Giglio gets the restart. Hoytsma second. Ian Montrose in third. And you have the 14 of Edwards. 37 of Mullins. Mullins drives it in there deep, then checks up late. That may cause a stack up.
Check up.
Travis Martin looks like he's paid the price.
Sorry, Travis.
He's okay.
Big stack up on that inside line, and Travis Martin's the one that pays the price. Edwards, Mullins stacks up in there. Harry Grindell around that bottom, making another good move to avoid a wreck. Martin just holding it there, letting everyone get through. There is the lucky dog for Wes Parker.
Who's excited for another 100 laps here in the modifieds?
Listen, Cliff's not going to like me, but for the sim, if this track burns and never put it back on here, it'd still be pretty fun.
I can hear the train coming by right now.
This track should be blown up.
What if we put dirt on it?
This track is really good to watch Xfinity on, but yeah, I'm good. I could never run here again and be happy.
The Arca car is better here, I think.
With bumpers that don't line up? What? Stop.
I'd rather race a 24-hour Iowa race than do this again.
I mean, Iowa's a great track, though.
I can make that happen.
Personal preference.
It's like saying I would rather run an amazing track.
I've been saying that we need to tear this place down for years, and you've hated me for it.
What's this y'all?
Harry, in the sim, I agree with you. Most people can't drive it. But in real life, I will shoot you before they bulldoze this track.
Wow. Violent.
It sounded like you were talking through a can.
Probably is.
Yeah, he's in on the toilet right now, I think.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom. My bad, dog.
Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Hi.
Hi, well, you find yourself out front here, and teammate Hoytsma right behind you. I have a sneaking feeling you guys are done pitting. Am I correct in that?
Good.
I mean, I'm down.
Are you still
I
driving?
mean,
That's intense.
I think the goal is obviously we just gotta stay out. I mean, they're wrecking like crazy right now, so if they keep wrecking, you're gonna be staying out, and we're gonna try to target this thing in victory lane.
That's kind of what I was thinking your strategy would be. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
So there it is officially. Giglio and Hoytsma trying to make this thing go all the way to the end. Looks like Parker's gone back down a lap because of where he pitted and trying to fix damage. Did not make it out in time.
Backup OnlyFans.
So Parker is back down a lap.
I wondered who that was.
Dan Robinson Jr.'s car has been retired from the race. Dan Robinson looks like he will finish 28th tonight once the 39 car makes enough laps.
By the way, Quinn, I am terribly sorry about that. My fucking computer froze a little bit.
Hey, Harry, I got a replay I want to look at with you after this. You're all good. I was like, what's he doing? What did I do to him?
I couldn't key up because everybody's talking about fucking nothing.
I can't tell if I had my name and not. My music's too loud.
No, it's me. I gotta replay this talk to you about afterwards.
There goes Giglio. Hoytsma, Montrose, top 3. Mike Edwards, and then Cliff Mullins under attack from Harry Grindell for the 5th spot. Hayden Lowell trying to make his way back through the traffic. Yeah, 44 laps to go. Hayden up to 6th now, right behind Harry Grindell. Now Franklin battling Cliff Mullins. That's for the 7th position. Franklin going to get the away from Mullins. They're 3 wide in the back. Somehow they got away with it. Benke pushing Kohlhaas. That's the battle for 16th. Benke pushes him up out of the groove and takes the spot. That didn't sound good. Quinn Newton in the 5.
I'm sorry, Quinn. That's all me. Thank you, Daniel, because if you didn't do it, I'd probably do it. I know it probably wasn't intentional, but yeah, all race.
That's alright, you got revenge. It's all good.
Don't know what the Daniel thing was about, but okay. Quinn Newton in the 5, going around off the nose of the 26. The 26 a little too exuberant into the corner, gets under the 5, sends him around. Heard him take responsibility for that one on the radio there. Who should we talk to this time?
Touch him.
We talked to Lucas. We talked to Lucas.
Stop it.
Let's go talk to Montrose. Why not?
I'm running. Bye.
Ian DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we find ourselves in the 3rd position. How comfortable are you around the 97 there ahead of you?
We're not. We can stay up with the 97, but I don't think we have enough to get past him, and he's doing a good job holding his line. I'm more concerned with the fresh tires behind us, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, no.
10-4. Good luck to you.
Thanks, sir.
I'll allow it, Beach.
Montrose there in 3rd. We already talked to Harry. We've talked to Hayden. Dustin Franklin.
Jeff, you're not the one I want.
I don't know what we're yelling about anymore, but it's okay. Dustin DG, you got a copy?
I do, man. How's it going?
Oh, it's a bumpy one tonight. We're just hopping around everywhere under all these cautions, talking to everybody. How we doing out there?
I'm pretty good. It's been some fun racing there. I was looking forward to racing Mr. Ghostman there, but the 70s, like he was going to shoot it in or on me, so I let off the brake and I got into him and wrecked him. So I've apologized for that, but yeah, that was terrible of me, my fault. But I don't know. A lot of it's going on towards the back, so I haven't seen it. You know more about it than I do.
Yep. Only question I have for you at this point is, are you looking forward to trying to catch that green and yellow car up ahead?
Oh, he's been as a menace tonight to everybody. Yeah, I ain't gonna try to rough him. If he drives me weird, you know, maybe, but I'm not after him, is what I'm trying to say.
10-4. Good luck to you.
I appreciate you, brother.
Dustin Franklin, 74 in 6th. Lights are still on the base car. Let's go find Cliff. I gotta figure out what team he's with right now. Changes around so much. Cliff! Clifford.
What?
You find yourself in 7th. Are you wishing this race was over yet?
Well, man, I have to run another 100 laps after this, so
Exactly.
yeah, I could probably do better in that one. Kind of screwed right here, right now.
Why you say that?
The guys with tires have already passed me. So
That's
I'm
true.
holding on for everything I'm worth.
If it makes you feel any better, the 15's out there on much older tires than you.
Well, he's also keeping up with me, so it doesn't make me feel any better.
Well, I tried. All right, sir. Good luck.
Okie dokie.
Cliff Mullins in a 37th. Finds himself in 7th right now. Pace car dives off. We head back to the front of the field. Giglio, Hoytsma, Montrose, and Grindell, your top 4. Hayden Lowell with those fresh tires. Only 23 laps on him. He's going to try and take 4th here. Gets inside Grindell. Grindell's only shot is to have Montrose fall back. That doesn't happen.
Sorry, Ian.
Hayden takes over the 4th spot. Now time to work on the number 1 As his fresh tires start to make their way towards the front of the field. Montrose up the track. Hayden to the inside as the Mustangs do battle for third. Hayden Lull. Saw him pit after halfway. Now dispatches with the one. Harry Grindell sends it in there, and that wipes out the one of Montrose. That'll be another yellow. Montrose then tries to roll. Not a good idea.
Hi guys, fancy seeing you up here.
Harry Grindell sends the one.
Sorry, Mike. There's nothing I can do.
Let's see if we can ride on board with the
new pants,
70. That's the wrong camera shot. Let's try this one.
In this chat, we're like,
Book. Around goes Montrose.
Yeah, I saw Hayden to the inside, tried to follow him up the left front. That's on me.
Montrose starts to roll there.
That's chicken.
Let's go
I like
on
chicken.
board with
Chicken's
the number 1 John Deere Mustang.
let's
There
like
goes
another
Hayden.
name.
There's the contact. Up the track. That is Matt Benke. Makes a little bit of contact there. Looks like everyone else able to get through. Montrose down on pit road. See if he has one of those faster
I'm going to
pairs.
say a very controversial statement.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
There's nothing ground beef can do that chicken can't do better, or beef in general.
You haven't had the right beef, man.
I'm going to say false, and I'm going to say chili. I've never had a chicken chili better than a beef chili.
Chicken sandwich clears hamburgers every day.
No.
You trying to make chili with chicken?
Exactly. I have had chicken chili. It's just not as good.
I've made chili with chicken. It's great. You should try it.
I've had it. It's not as good as beef chili. I love a lot of things chicken, but no, not chicken chili. Sorry, Hayden, you're wrong.
You think steak's good? Go try grilled chicken breast.
As a proud Iowan, this offends me. I mean, chickens are alright. We grow those here too, but this is cow country.
Wow, Derek.
Hayden, you need somebody to cook you a proper steak, man.
I don't like steak. I just don't.
Get him out of here.
He can't take the beef.
Chicken fried steak's amazing.
Fletch can.
Oh, we know Cliff can.
Thought Iowa was corn country. That's kind of what I was thinking. I guess the Cornhuskers are in Nebraska, right?
Spaghetti and chicken meatballs. Good idea.
Yeah, Lucas, I had one of those in a blue apron once.
Now, if he had said turkey, he might have been onto something.
Hamburger helper for a reason, Hayden.
Because for a long time, my household swapped beef for turkey on almost
I'm
everything.
being assaulted.
But no, not chicken.
Hayden, you brought this on yourself.
I mean, yeah, but like,
He's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong that the chicken is better than beef,
Definitely not wrong.
but you're not wrong that you brought it on yourself. Pace car is off. And here we go, 30 laps to go. At the line. Giglio and Hoytsma out front again. Hayden with the fresh tires in third. Can we get a long enough green flag run where Hayden can use those tires as they are bumper tagging? And Hayden is alongside Hoytsma. And there's a shot to the back of Giglio. Another shot to the back of Giglio. Hayden not letting Lucas get down. Hayden trying to keep the 97 up out of the groove so he can get to the inside. Keep those teammates from working together on the restarts. Hoytsma sends it in deep on the outside of the 16. That's going to give Hayden the spot. That was a little too deep for Hoytsma. Hoytsma's dropping back fourth and now fifth as Mullins to the inside. Now Hayden right behind Giglio with 29 to go. Can Giglio hold him off for that long? Hayden's going to have to push him. There's no way Giglio gives him the bottom. Giglio would park the car on the bottom, then give him the top. Dustin Franklin now third. Lucas Hoytsma fourth, was able to hold off Cliff Mullins. Ethan Evers finds himself sixth. Jeff Price seventh. So we watch the top two battle for the lead. Hayden right on the back bumper of the 16 of Giglio.
Sorry.
Weissman's actually pulled away from Cliff Mullins, and now we get our 15th caution.
We're all good though. Yeah,
Their
like
cat.
every lap there, I finally was able to get any kind of run off the corner. Like, yep, you were there.
Derek Cat looks like he goes around off the corner. A little too much throttle. Coming off of 4, spins around on the front stretch. Yellow comes out because of Kohlhaas going by. No one else collected.
Finish up here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get dumped at some point.
So now it's Giglio and Hayden on the front row. Fifteenth caution of the race. We've had a few. Who should we talk to? I'm running out of people to talk to. Let's bring Jeff Price. Jeff, DG, you got a copy?
Oh no!
Yeah,
What's
Broadcaster Curse is back. We're up in 7th. I got to do something to you.
Oh yay!
Just don't take my car with you, okay?
Okay, I'll yeah, okay, no problem.
Find ourselves in 7th with a fairly good-looking car there. Not too beat up. How are we feeling about the finish here?
Well, I'm not going to say anything good because it never happens. So it's solid. I'm really not trying to drive above my head like normal. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to stay in the top 10 and capitalize for once getting stage points. So we're just going to do whatever we can here to keep up here and hope everybody in front of me wrecks and I can make it through and maybe get a podium.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
Jeff Price in the 19 Back Channel Productions Camaro, giving us a quick word there. Trenton.
Hi.
Hi. How we doing?
Oh God, we're here.
10-4. You find yourself there in the 8th spot, or laps are winding down. You're gonna hang on here for a top 10?
I'd like to, but this is kind of a minefield.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Trenton Sneed in the 81. Who else we got? Let's see if we can get Scherer in here. Just go right down the line. It's way down yonder. We can get him. Jeremy, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, what? Oh, what up?
Oh, hi. Hey, how's it going?
Terrible. I feel like I'm getting slower here.
You say that, and you're on 80 lap old tires, just like our race leader, Blake Giglio. How are we feeling about holding on here till the end?
I'm trying to keep it clean, to be honest. I feel like it's coming any moment, and I just want to survive.
So offended right now.
10-4. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm the one on my team, not cold. I'm a little offended.
Motherfucker, I'm going in race order. You're all the way down in 10th. That's your fault.
That's the way you DG.
Don't suck and you won't be last in the line, alright?
I know. I need to not suck. That'd be great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Blake Giglio gets us restarted in the 16. 67 of Hayden Lowell, trying to take the race lead from him. Giglio surprisingly took the top there. I would not have expected that. Giglio, 40 lap older tires than Hayden Lowell, so we're 3 wide in the back. Wes Parker going on the inside. Oh, Montrose out of control in the 1 again. Montrose has gone around. Been a rough race for that number 1 John Deere Mustang. Let's go back and see what happens. Looks like he loses the brakes trying to get in there a little too hot. That one all on his own. Gets it restarted, and Montrose just been kind of a wrecking ball in that John Deere car tonight. Fortunately didn't collect anyone that time. And we're back under yellow. This has been a crazy race, as typical Martinsville races are. 16th caution of the race. We've had a caution or two, let's put it that way. Who else have we not talked to tonight? We haven't talked to Wes, have we? Let's go have a chat with Wes. Wes is not in the 10 tenths chat. I cannot talk to Wes. How dare you, Wes? Who can we talk to then? Mike Edwards on 14? Sure. Sure, let's talk to Michael. Michael, DG, you got a copy?
Hello.
You're the closest car to the front we haven't talked to yet. So how's it going?
This is a absolute disaster.
So Martinsville.
Yeah. Well, you think 2 years of doing this shit, we wouldn't add this track to the schedule, but hey, keep doing it over and over and over again.
I mean, some people are masochists. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'd rather race with a field of Neos than 90% of this field of this track.
That is rough.
That is, yeah.
That is really
terrible
rough.
out here.
I think if that happened, though, you would quickly change your mind.
No, because at least Neo would move out of the way for most people.
And then swerve to hit you as you try to pass him.
Well, let's not talk about that part.
Alright, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
I love you, Andrew.
Hi, Travis.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm not in this race, so you know.
It's all right.
It's Martinsville.
Still got a set of tires, and I still got a fast repair, so we're sitting pretty.
I don't think you're going to use either one of them.
I don't think I am either.
At this point, there's no point in using them.
No, we're out for the end.
Not unless you
Unless
get
something
put in the wall
catastrophic
head on
happens.
and find yourself last. Then you would do
Exactly.
it. But yeah, no, you're kind of done at this point. All right,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah, we are where we are.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, dude.
Out loud, DG, you got a copy?
Morning.
Hi, I'm just hopping around talking to every fucking body. Find
Well,
yourself
I'm
there in the top 20, hanging in there in the little Caesar's Toyota. How we feeling?
I want this to end.
10-4, because, you know, Martinsville.
Yep. I mean, I love this track. It's just, I'm not having any luck tonight.
It be that way sometimes. Sometimes you the windshield, sometimes you debug.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you back there. Hang on to that top 20.
Appreciate it. Take it easy, brother.
JR deal. In a little Caesar's Toyota. Told you, we're talking to everybody. Lights are out on our pace car. We're getting set for a restart. Be 14 to go at the line. Pace car heads on off. The Giglio on the top again ahead of Hoytsma. I think he's going to try and time it with Hoytsma to get Hoytsma alongside Hayden Lowell. Try to give Giglio a little bit of an advantage, and he actually gets Lucas there. Lucas is alongside Hayden, so this is what Giglio wanted. We'll see. Giglio's up the track. Hayden Lowell gets to the inside. This could be it. Hayden Lowell gets out front. Giglio into the wall, and here goes a big wreck on the front stretch.
I was on the brake way early. Mother.
Blake Giglio out of the lead.
I can't, like, not hit the brakes and run over the 9 in front of me.
So there's 2 wrecks here.
Well, I'm done. I apologize. You braked early. It's my fault.
So this is the
It's
first
not
one.
braking early if cars in front of me are already braking. You're right. You're always right. My bad.
Swice gets in the back of Andrew Beach, turns him around. Swice good, unhappy about it on the radio, then collects JR Deal.
Guys, back around me.
So this was the first wreck. And then there's the action up front with Blake Giglio. Trying to find
I'm
the 16.
Sorry, Blake. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got too eager and it shot up the track or what, but I'll look at it. It's probably my fault. Damn it, I'm sorry.
Giglio's up the track.
Short track racing.
And then Hayden and Giglio make a little contact there, and then Hoytsma and Giglio make contact. Mullins and Hoytsma make contact, and the wreck is just on from there. Let's take another look here. Mullins gets in there. Jeff Price, Trenton Sneed, Jeremy Scher, Travis Martin. Pretty much everyone I talk to gets the broadcaster curse there. A major shit show there. Major shit show. Pace car makes his way by. Let's try to watch this one more time. Blake up the hill, realizes it, tries to check up and come down. They make contact there on corner exit. Giglio checks up as they make contact. Hoytsma gets into Giglio. It's hard to pin that one on anyone, really. I would say maybe 50-50 between the 16 and 67. Racing incident, racing hard for the lead as Giglio tried to check up after they made contact, and Hoytsma gets in the back of the 16.
Straightening my wheel up.
Mm-hmm.
Then Giglio
So,
checks
Ian,
out.
getting ready for that modified race?
I am amazed this car is still going after the
So
punishment is taken
bad
tonight.
news for Derek Watkins in the modified field, hoping this race would take too long for Giglio to show up. Giglio is retired from the race and headed to the modifieds.
Had Dave Hoytsman land on me.
I had a little bit of assistance.
Did Dingman get that 0x? I think he did, because it didn't look like he hit anything. And he's up to 10th, so I don't want to go interview him. Mikey in a modified. Let's go check out Dingman getting through here. If we can get back far enough. We're getting there, I promise. There it is. I'll follow the 82 through the mayhem. Oh, the 79 of Hoytsma. Dave Hoytsma goes around there. Here's the second incident. And Dingman's gonna... Yeah, it wasn't too bad up here. Let's go back and watch Dave. 79 gets pretty used up here. A JR deal. So I think that was from the Swice contact to just bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper. Quite a few cars have retired after this one. Jeff Price, Blake Giglio, Quinn Newton, Zach Swicegood all out of the race.
Don't kill me. I love you.
Well, here we go. Pace cars off. Hayden Lowell gets us restarted next to Dustin Franklin. Hayden back where he started this race, up on the pole. Franklin settles into second. Mullins third. Ethan Evers fourth, getting bumped from the 22 and the 81 of Trenton Sneed. Ethan Evers settles down into the corner. Wes Parker going to try and drive around the outside. As the 14 of Mike Edwards goes around, this will be another caution. 18th caution. Oh, punted by his teammate Jeremy Scherer.
Make me put on a new pair of pants here.
Let's see how this one
Trying to get
unfolds.
rid of my rear bumper, see?
Jeremy Scherer looked like he tried to drive in a little deeper to avoid the 68. Collects his teammate in the process. Oh my gosh, Mark Dingman up and into the fence. Lucas Hoytsma gets a piece.
I'm driving a modified here.
Yeah, none of that was really intentional, by the way.
18th caution.
Lucky dog power.
JR getting the lucky dog. JR one lap down. As he passes the race leader, should be back on the lead lap. Have all 22 cars that are still running on the lead lap except for the 23rd car, which is Derek Catt down in 27th. Maybe I should have talked to the entire field, because now the entire field's wrecking. Broadcaster curse strikes everyone. I did talk to Hayden, and I've talked to Dustin Franklin, and they're first and second, so... We talked to Cliff, he's third. I'm not taking everyone out. Trenton's up to 6th now after all the carnage. Wesley Parker finds himself 5th. Jeremy Scherer. 97 laps since Jeremy Scherer has pitted for tires. The longest run on the track right now. Jeremy Scherer. Next longest is Cliff Mullins with 81, sitting in 3rd. Some of the freshest tires are going to be Ian Montrose and Matt Benke, 11th and 12th. Lucas Hoytsma, only 6 laps on his stuff. Not enough laps to go through the field, but he can pick up a couple spots here. Mike Chris just ahead on much older tires, 57 laps on his stuff. Scott Elson, last spot in the top 10. He's got 58 laps on his stuff. Congrats to Scott Elson, by the way. Scott picked up his first ever Sidewinder win Sunday night in the Street Stock Series. Scott's been around a long time, helps us run the Dirt Series early on Tuesday in the sprint cars, so
Bottom.
shout out to him there. Hayden Lowell admitting to everyone he is a bottom. Lights are out on our iRacing sedan pace car. Hayden Franklin. Made up 2 different people. I was trying to say Hayden and Franklin on the front row, even though one's first name, one's last name. Makes no sense. That's kind of how I do things. Pace car is off. Lowell and Franklin will get us restarted. This will be a natural green-white checker finish, so we're not into overtime yet. Hayden gets the good launch. Can we make it to the white flag before a yellow? Hayden gets clear. Franklin, Mullins, here comes Parker. Parker to the inside of Mullins. Kohlhaas up the track. Looks like he's going to be okay. Man, the 22 really sent it there. It's going to check up Evers. We make it to the white flag somehow. And there's contact from Jake Lawrence into Trenton Sneed. Then people behind get all piled up in there. We'll have to come back and check that all out at the end as Hayden Lowell enters turns 3 and 4 in the Napa Ford Mustang. Going to bring it off 4. See the checker flag in the air. Hayden Lowell picks up the win. Dustin Franklin second. Cliff Mullins, Wes Parker. Looks like Mullins at the line gets Wes Parker. Ethan Evers fourth. Wes Parker showing his fifth. Trenton Sneed gets sixth. Jake Lawrence seventh. Daniel Llewellyn eighth. Harry Grindell ninth. Ian Montrose.
That's crazy.
The car that has been in the most incidents by far tonight. Finishes in 10th. Mike Edwards 11th. Lucas Weissman 12th. Mark Dingman 13th. Jared Deal 14th. Travis Martin 15th. And Hayden gets to come do burnouts on the front stretch. Do we have chopper cam set up here? No, we really don't. Let's go TV one then. There we go. Burn it down. We get our top 3 to the interview room. Mullins, Franklin, and Hayden. Slide up to the broadcast channel. Drag Mullins up here. Cliff, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, sir, we brought it home in the 3rd position somehow. You said the race was basically over for you, and then here you are, finishing in 3rd. How'd you get it done?
I got a little bit lucky that a bunch of people wrecked. Blake kind of got up into the wall, and him and Lucas, I got collected into it and was down a little bit of power right there, so it kind of killed me on the restarts. But knowing my history here and in these cars and late restarts, I usually spin out on one, so it kind of prevented that. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Wesley let me go right there. He really didn't have to. I didn't think he used me up too much on when he passed me right there. But, yeah, come away with a top 3, home track. Everybody else hates it, but I love it.
Yes, sir. Got it done. Brought it home 3rd. Got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Yeah, I got to thank Adam for making this car look as good as it does. It's the first time I've really been able to have a good run in this paint scheme. Midnight Performance, Race22.com, Spit and Venom Podcast. You guys for putting this thing on. Black Tide Gallows. Let's see, Labor 12. And new sponsor, actually, I got M9 Performance. It's going to be on the car. I haven't updated it yet, but definitely got to shout out those guys to doing the whole modified thing with Blake now. So, yeah, and then shout out to Jaron because I know he's going to watch this and he's going to be surprised as hell that I finished 3rd. So, love you, buddy.
Perfect. Got them all in there. I don't even have any to remind you of, so good job there. Congrats on the 3rd place finish in the home track, and go beat Blake's ass in the modifieds.
I am going to give it everything I've got. I don't care if I have to wreck him.
Good luck, sir.
All right, thank you.
That's Cliff Mullins bringing it home 3rd. Now we'll go grab Dustin Franklin. Franklin in the 74, bringing it home P2 tonight. Franklin, how we doing here?
It's good to be talking to you again.
Yes, sir. And that car looks like it's been through a war, but you brought it home 2nd. How'd you get it done?
Just try to keep it clean. It was fast, as you can see. I never used my fast repair. Didn't really worry about the repairs other than what it was repairing on pit road while I was fueling and changing tires. But the Fort Worth machines are always fast if you can keep them up front.
Yes, sir. And you were able to get this one up there on the same strategy as Hayden. Both of you had 60 laps on your stuff there at the end, and looked like that was prevailing strategy as you come home 1-2 on that strategy call. You have any friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yeah. I want to thank Ethan. He's a teammate, and I kind of saw him earlier. He was staying up front with damage, and he was able to hold us on till the stage break there, till we got points. So I wanted to thank him. I want to thank you for everything you do. Fort Worth Screen, as always. Goose Graphics for great paint schemes, and the station in Simpsonville. That'll be it, man. Appreciate you.
10-4. Congrats on the 2nd place finish. We'll see you next week.
See you later.
Dustin Franklin brings it home 2nd, and we'll go grab Hayden Lowell in the 67 Napa Ford, getting the victory tonight. Hayden, DG, get the copy?
Yeah, I got you, Swiss.
Well, sir, you wound up finishing where you started, but it was definitely an adventure to get there. Had to fight through Giglio there at the end to get it done. How did you pull it off?
Yeah, first of all, big apologies to everyone involved in that. I don't know. I looked at the replays you were broadcasting. I still can't quite decipher what happened, but I hate that I got into Blake or that we made contact and that wreck happened. I was really looking forward to racing both Blake and Lucas for the win. But yeah, it was yeah. We stayed out intentionally past the stage. I wanted to get those secured the bonus points for most laps led and the stage points. Pit, took the tires, took the fuel, worked our way back up slowly and methodically, and ended up putting this car, I guess, not in victory lane because Martinsville doesn't have one, but on the start finish.
There you go. Congrats on the very strong finish here tonight and picking up the victory for that Madigan Motorsports Mustang. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for me?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Madigan Motorsports, Napa Auto Parts, Arc Music, McKenna for putting up with my racing up until almost 10 o'clock every night. You, Swiss, for putting on the broadcast, both for ARCA and Xfinity and all the other series you do. It's really appreciated. Travis, big thanks to him for putting on this series. It's really fun, even though, track selection sometimes might not be for the cleanest racing, but really appreciate it. He's got a really diverse schedule, and I appreciate everything he does for us, and it's really awesome. So
we are in the racing entertainment business, so we're here for this kind of shit show.
I mean, hey, if the YouTube views reflect good, then I can't complain. So
all right, bud. Congrats on the victory tonight, getting to do the burnouts in that 67 machine, and we will see you next week.
I always win at the tracks that don't do shit for smoke. Like, I mean, look how pathetic that is.
I mean, it is pretty measly. I was going to chalk it up to it being a Mustang, but I'm a hater.
Like, Road America was fine, but then a Homestead and now Martinsville, they just suck for smoke. So I gotta win somewhere where I can put some smoke out. So
I was just going to say the fix for that is to just never win again. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
Well, then don't bitch about it.
I will bitch about what I want to bitch about. Shut up.
Fine, be a bitch.
Okay, deal.
All right, congrats on the victory tonight, and we will see you next week, my friend.
Thank you very much, Swiss.
Hayden, being a feisty one in victory lane, getting that 67 Mustang the victory tonight. Let's take a look at our final results. Bada bing, bada boom. Hayden Lowell getting the victory tonight. Dustin Franklin, Cliff Mullinger top 3. Ethan Evers, Wes Parker pick up top 5s. Trent Sneed brings it home 6th ahead of Jake Lawrence, Daniel Lawal, and Harry Grandella and Ian Montrose in the top 10. Mike Edwards, Lucas Hoitzma, Mark Dingman, J.R. Deals, Travis Martin the top 15. Andrew Beach, Mike Chris, Jeremy Shearer, Scott Elson, and Matt Benke your top 20. Sam Colehall, Dave Hoitzman, Jeff Price, Zach Swicegood, Derek Catt, Blake Giglio, Quinn Newton, Dan Robinson Jr. round out the 28-car field tonight. Had to say thank you to our partners at Fort Worth Screen Printing, fwscreen.com, and fwspdesign.com. Go check out both those sites. One is for your basic screen printing needs, anything you want to custom make and have made for you. And then the other site is for going and buying merchandise that already exists for ARCA driver John T. Garrett and all of his partners that he has made merchandise for in the store there, fwdesign.com. FWSPdesign. There we go. .com. I swear I can talk. Hayden Lowell getting the victory tonight. Appreciate everyone coming out and watching our broadcast tonight. Thank you to all the drivers, all the admins that help us put on Sidewinder Racing Leagues. To be able to run 9 different leagues throughout the week, we have to have a lot of people behind the scenes. So we appreciate everyone volunteering their time and being part of this awesome community. If you'd like to be a part of it, head on over to dgsracing.com. Click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any of our 9 different leagues. We have racing 7 nights a week in our Tuesday nights as we are right now. We have a triple header. We have the sprint cars, the Xfinity cars, and then the modified. So the modified race is about to get underway here in the next 40 minutes. Practice getting ready to get set there as well. So head on over if you want to check out those modifieds. It's always a good time. That race will be broadcast on the YouTubes. That link will be available in our Sidewinder Discord. So dgsracing.com. Click the big red snake. Get you to our Discord. You can get that link. Watch the modifieds tonight. Hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you back here tomorrow night for the Cup Series race, the Fort Worth Screen Printing Cup Series. Let me check their schedule really quickly to see where they are running tomorrow night. I believe it is Circuit of the Americas, but I'm going to double check to verify that. I'm fairly certain. Pulling up the schedule. Yep. Circuit of the Americas tomorrow night for the Cup Series. So that'll be quite the challenge. I believe it'll be anywhere between 18 to 20 laps. 45-minute timed race there. Should be a good time. Circuit of the Americas, right where we just saw the Cup Series race. So come on back tomorrow night. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you as always, and have a wonderful night.